imagine you were sick all the time and somebody told you that you could get a surgery to fix it and you would never feel sick anymore. That's why I got it. Today I'm here with another jaw surgery video. This is going to be my 6-week post-op update, along with why I got the surgery in the first place. Okay, so starting off, when I was a kid, I had like really bad breathing issues to the point where it was dangerous if I got sick. So I had to get my tonsils and adenoids taken out, and I also had to have ear tubes put in. And this was because my jaws were not aligned properly, which affects your eustachian tube. My airway was extremely small, and this is how you breathe. My breathing tube compared to a normal person was like less than half the size. It was the biggest transformation at the end of the surgery, because I could actually breathe and understand, like, I had been going my whole life without breathing. And I also could not breathe out of my nose, so I was a mouth breather. My mouth was always just like, when they did the surgery, they cut my septum so I could breathe throughout my nose now. Before jaw surgery, I had braces put on for prep, but I'd also had braces on when I was really little. Because I started getting work done when I was 4. Normal people, you get braces put on and it will correct your overbite. With jaw surgery, I had braces put on twice, 3 years each time, and did nothing with my overbite. All it did was change my teeth, but it did not change my jaws because it was my jaws themselves that were not formed correctly. That's why you need jaw surgery if braces do not do the job. I feel like if I did not get the surgery the year I did, I would have been in a lot of trouble, because my jaw just got so much worse. I used to drool all the time, and I'm still doing it now, but that's because I got out of surgery. But I used to drool like in front of people, and I would not even know I was doing it because I had no chin. So the difference is now the drool goes on my chin first and then it drools off. No, if I was drooling before, the drool would touch the table, touch the food. One time it touched the disinfectant, and some girl saw me, she was my friend, but she saw me drooling in the disinfectant. It was fine because you get over it, you learn how to like work with that stuff. But that was a big issue, not only because of the embarrassment, quote unquote, of other people seeing it, but when I was sleeping. Y'all, if you get grossed out, just exit this video. Goodbye. Because when I was sleeping, you're sleeping in a puddle and you don't know where to go, because it's just like, if I turn the other way, I'm just going to drool on that side. And I tried sleeping on my back, but it was very uncomfortable for my jaw. And I had so much acne because I was just sleeping in that shit all the time, and you can't wash your pillowcase every single day. So I had really bad acne all down here, and that it went away after the surgery. So I know it was because I was nasty sleeping in that. That was the most annoying thing, because I really could not sleep because of that. And not only did drool get in the way of me sleeping, but like I said, my jaw got worse as time went on. And after like the years went on, it was so painful to sleep, and I just stopped doing it. I would sleep like an hour, but I really wouldn't be asleep. And after my surgery, I had my first real night of sleep, and I felt so good. I felt like I had like been in surgery again, because I never fully went under and woke up, because whenever I would go to sleep, I was still awake, you know what I mean? Actually, you probably don't know what I mean. But yeah, so sleeping was really bad, and that impacts everything, because then you're tired all the time. I never had any energy, or I was hyperactive, but I was never balanced. That was the issue. My teeth, they wouldn't line up when I ate. Me right now, I can go like this, but before, one side would touch and the other would be like somewhere else. And every time I closed my mouth, I would have a different bite. So it was never the same one. And this, when you're trying to eat, y'all can just go watch that vlog of me in school eating. You can tell I'm struggling. And it got so bad that I just stopped eating, because I just didn't want to go through that pain anymore. And not to mention, me eating itself in front of other people, it looked very awkward and honestly nasty, because a lot of the times there would be food all up in here and I couldn't feel it, and just I just stopped eating because I didn't want to go through the pain. I didn't want other people to see me eating. And unfortunately, that really helped me with the diet, because my life really didn't change. Like, I really was just living on a liquid diet. A week before I was scheduled to get my surgery, I was eating one day and my jaw got so off track. It hurt so bad. And when I tried to close it again, it wasn't like going back on track. And every time I would eat, it would make this clicking sound and it would move. And it got so bad that week that I only think I ate like 2 meals that week. And then when surgery happened, I was so relieved because it felt so much better. Even after like the first day of surgery, I was in less pain than I had been my whole life. And leading off of the chewing thing, because I couldn't chew, I had really bad digestive problems. And that's all I'm going to say about that, but they were extremely bad, and especially when you're not eating, and then when you do eat and you're not chewing the food, I also could not smell certain things, and therefore I could not taste certain things, because you actually taste things through your scent, and this is why when you're sick, you're like, oh, I don't want to eat anything because you can't smell, you know what I mean? So food, I didn't even want to eat it, because I was like, I can't even taste it, it's painful, it's just so much work. That was the main reason of why I got it, because the sleeping thing, all that was just at night. I was like, I can suffer at night, that's fine, but the eating thing, you gotta eat like 3 times a day, and when I could not do that, I was like, when is the surgery? And the weirdest thing that jaw surgery affected that people would not expect is my eyesight. Because my head always used to be like this, literally, and I didn't know that either. And then now that it's symmetrical, I still have it, an astigmatism. And if you research it, it makes sense, because when your head is like this, your one eye is overcompensating for the other one. So my eyes have 2 different eyesights. One is farsighted, one is nearsighted. One is nearsighted. Asymmetrical face also gave me bad posture, because I always had like neck pain right here, because my neck was always like to the side. And it also affected my back. I don't know how it did, but after surgery, I'm realizing I'm not so achy anymore. I don't know if that's because I'm sleeping good now, but yeah, I used to have a lot of aches and pains. And this was also one of the worst things. Fluid ears. You guys know when you're sick and you feel the fluid going in your ear? I didn't know that not everyone felt that 24/7 until my friend was sick and she was like, oh yeah, I can feel the drainage, it's so annoying. And I was like, I feel that every day. I feel that when I'm going to sleep. That tickly feeling and you can't scratch it. And one of the last things that I'm going to talk about is my speech impediment. I'm still obviously swollen because I can't say some words, but my speech impediment, especially with filming YouTube videos, like my YouTube videos I used to post, sometimes I would just stop the video because I kept not being able to say things and I got fed up. Nothing is more embarrassing when you're confident in what you're saying, but then you start stuttering, or even worse, the speech impediment, and you just keep trying to repeat the word and say it. I feel like my voice changed as well. Really helps my presentation seem more professional than just stuttering and trying to say the word. I also want to talk about the cosmetic aspect. Yes, it does change the way you look, but my confidence has not changed at all, because I was extremely confident before I got the surgery and after. I literally feel the same. And I know a lot of people get the surgery because they want the cosmetic reasons, but I was worried how I was going to look. That's why I correct people when they say I got it for the cosmetic reasons, because that was the thing holding me back, if anything. I didn't want my nose to change. I didn't want my jaw to change. I didn't want any of that to change. I just wanted the medical reasons. And thankfully, I ended up, with a good result. I do like my face now, but when people tell me, oh, you looked fine before, why did you do that? Like, I didn't get it for looks. And hopefully this video will help you guys like understand the reasons why I got it, and the people getting jaw surgery can even relate with some of these things as well. I hope you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more jaw surgery updates. Thank you for watching.